Hey, happy, beautiful, amazing day. Dr. Bob Rakowski here. Today we have a self-mastery mini course inspired by a question that I received. And so I was brought back to the wisdom of Stephen Covey, his 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. He says, look, when you operate within your control, that's usually not very stressful. If you operate in an area where you have influence, that might be a little more stressful because it's not fully under control, but still not very stressful. But when you're concerned about something for which you have basically no influence, no control, if you keep thinking about that, processing that, that is profoundly stressful. And you know what? I think the data is clear. Stress is the #1 killer on the planet. It always has been. So, wisdom also, when you operate within your own control and you grow your control, you'll actually grow your influence and your ability to impact the world. And if we go back to this gentleman studied under the master, and the TV show was called Kung Fu. And every day he got a little better, a little better, a little better. And suddenly he turned into, a hero, from an average guy to a hero. And I believe there's a hero within all of us, wherever you want to grow yourself and share yourself and contribute to the world. Viktor Frankl, he was in the concentration camps. He wrote the book Man's Search for Meaning. And he found something out very, very interesting. Even though they could, take away all of his other freedoms, there was one thing they couldn't control, and that was his ability to choose his response. They could do whatever they could do, but he could receive it in whatever way and figure out how he could apply it. And he saw himself teaching the world how to get through tough circumstances and thrive. And he did that. And, Stephen Covey talks about the gap between stimulus and response. And with training, we can grow that gap. And Stephen Covey, talked about that being the paradigm. A reaction is like a reflex. And if you react to a circumstance, often that's not a very good way to go. That's how you can get yourself in trouble. But if you can grow the gap through training, through mindfulness, through making yourself better, stronger, faster, smarter, well, then you're not so easy to be knocked off center. And in fact, I like a quote that says, people that are the least flexible are most likely to get bent out of shape. In other words, they're reacting rather than responding. And Covey said this, if you want small improvements, change your behavior. If you want massive improvements, change your paradigm. And maybe the paradigm that you can grow this gap and choose your response most effectively, that might be a good paradigm shift for most of us. As always, I'm Dr. Bob Rakowski, absolutely knowing that we can all be happy, healthy, and successful. And by the way, in my book, success includes good wealth in all life areas: mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, social, financial, impactful. If I can help you in any way, let me know. Enjoy this epic, beautiful day.